Hello, this is Del K. Brereton. This is The Real Spiel. How are you guys? So, I'm just about to hop on, heading all the way to Chicago. And in transition, it's very interesting. I had a conversation with a young lady, my Lyft driver, and very, very intelligent woman, gave me some really deep insights into how the African American perspective is towards just how they have just been developed as a people group in America. And I think one of the most important things that I heard her say is that we as diaspora Africans, who are not necessarily part of the African American direct suffrage movement, need to listen more. We need to listen to kind of what the African American wants, and this is something that I draw from even my own father, and he said this to me. And I had to understand it. It took me time, took me years to figure it out. But he said to me, he's not an African. I said, Dad, you know that we came from West Africa. You know that we trace our line through the Hebrew people. He goes, that's a historical reality. But right now, I am a Trinidadian. I am a national Trinidad and Tobago. This is my land. This is my country. We built this. I have nothing in Africa, and they have nothing to give me. And this was his perspective. This is a 75-year-old man who's, built up a life, career, a big government official. His nationalism is for the place that he currently resides. And so we have to be very, I would say, conscious about not trying to displace people from their land, the place of people from their history, of the place where their ancestors are. We have to be very cognizant that to be an African American is a royal heritage, is a robust historical nuance that you can only understand within the context of being in their shoes. And that we who come from different places and have a different historical conversation about colonization and slavery and independence have to realize that that story is their story. And so while we are building a concept of independence, a concept of freedom, a concept of liberation, we have to build it within the context that there are people who say, this land is our land. And we will not be told that we are inferior, we will not be told that we're foreign, we will not be told that we don't deserve it, we don't belong here. And going even further, they'll say this government is ours, this system is ours. We might not be at the head of it, but it's still our system, and we wish to function within it. So I'm going to catch up with everybody in Chicago. Taking my ride here on the Amtrak. I've only been on the Amtrak one time in my life when I was much younger, and I plan to utilize the Amtrak a lot for short trips, and even folks coming from Toronto to Michigan. The Amtrak is much more affordable, it's easier than driving, and it's very comfortable. So we'll talk soon, and I'll see everybody in Chicago for another live. Okay, Del K. Brereton, this is The Real Spiel. What liberation looks like.